G'day team and welcome back to the show. Now you have followed us on some pretty epic trips in the past, but today we're on a simple overnight camp by the Fitzroy River in the Kimberley. And we thought this would be a great opportunity to share with you a basic overnight camp setup so you can get away on your own weekend adventure. And we're going to start with your campfire. So when it comes down to your fire pit, the best way is to make sure you've got a nice pit dug out or surrounded with rocks. Have a shovel on hand. Make sure you've got a welding glove, so if you're going to be handling anything like that, you're protected. Plenty of firewood and kindling, but you'll also need a way to start it. Now you can use fire lighters if it is a little bit tough in the winter. Make sure you've got some matches, or what I like to use is a flint and steel. Nice traditional way of doing it. Now over this one you can see that we've got a tripod and a billy set up, so you can get yourself a nice cup of tea later on. Okay team, now that we've got the fire going, we're going to move on to arguably the most important part of your camping setup, and that's your sleeping system, because it doesn't matter how much food, fuel and water you've got. If you're uncomfortable at night, you'll want to go home anyway. Now there's a range of different shelters on the market, from ground tents to swags. You've got stretcher systems like the one behind me here, and even rooftop tents. But once it's set up, you'll need a sleeping bag to go in it that's rated to the climate that you're in. And if you want a bit of extra comfort, throw a little mattress in there and you'll have a great night's sleep. Okay, next on the list, let's talk furniture. Now, you've got somewhere comfortable to sleep, now you need somewhere comfortable to sit. So a decent camp chair and even a stool to put your feet on is always a good bet. And as you can see behind me here, Karen's using a few camp tables to prepare our next meal, which means that we're going to move on to the camp kitchen. Okay, so when it comes to your camp kitchen, organisation is key, but you don't need an elaborate drawer system like we've got in the back of the Cruiser here, because a couple of these plastic tubs will actually serve you really well. Now, we've got one here with our dry foods and the other one with the cooking utensils, nice and simple. And when it comes to your cooking, you can either use a gas burner or a cast iron set on the fire itself. So keeping all your drinks and your food cold, you can use a camp fridge or a simple icebox like we've got down here. Now, how good is this? My favourite time of day when it comes to camping, but before we lose the light, let's have a quick chat about campsite lighting. The most important one is going to be your humble head torch. This will stop you from tripping around things on the campsite. A simple torch will do a bit of night spotting. A larger lantern, that's going to light up your campsite, in particular around your camp kitchen. And this is my favourite one, this is a multi-light. Quite a few different functions, but the one that I like the most is going to be the amber light. It doesn't attract the bugs. Okay team, there you have it, a basic campsite setup, and whilst it's by no means an exhaustive list, it will get you going on your weekend. But if you want a more comprehensive list, head over to wildtrack.com.au and we'll get you going on your next adventure. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel.